Hello Legionnaires and welcome back to another Middle-earth battle for you today. And today we have a glorious Dawnless Days Total War Siege for you today. We have a 4v4 and we have a whole cocktail of submods being used in today's siege battle as well. So we have a variety of factions units that you've probably never seen combined together before. So we'll start with the defenders, as we do have the goblins defending. Looks like they're going to be defending the heights here of Dunburg, and they're going to be up here defending alongside the Eastlings, who've also got their Lokirim archers here ready to go. As you can see, they are going to be joined by Rohan, as we have Theoden here already in the square defending this area himself. He's going to fight tooth and nail alongside his Helmingas here. And yes, the final defender is Gondor. So we have the Citadel Guards here of Gondor all ready to go. And they are going to be joined by Goblin Spearmen over here, which is a unit I'm pretty sure that's been added in the like the expanded submod for Dawnless Days. I'm pretty sure it's called like Middle-earth Reborn or something like that now. But it has a whole bunch of new units, including these Goblin Spearmen, which are one of the new ones, along with the Scavenged Crossbows over here, which are manning the walls. And they are going to be helped out by Pelargir Marines over here. What a weird combo, Gondor and the Goblins. But yes, they are facing off against the attackers here. They have Dunland, and I've never seen this unit before. Dunland has pikemen now. Is Bonnevale pikemen, which is like, well, they're basically just like Uruk-hai pikemen, to be honest. But they are just like Dunlandings with like Uruk equipment, basically. Yeah, and they've just kind of given them Uruk-hai armor and pikes. I honestly would have just got maybe rid of the pikes, got rid of the helmets, just giving them like no helmets or something like that. I think just so you could like kind of differentiate the two a little bit. But yeah, Dunland is here. They are going to be joined on the attack by Dale. We don't see Dale very often, but we have a whole bunch of Yard patrollers here moving forward. I don't know what they're going for. Maybe, oh, they're dealing with Athelian Rangers over here, and they've done a good amount of damage already. 58 of them left. So yeah, Dale on the attack as well, and they are going to be joined by Umbar as well. So that's Last Breath being used. And then we have also Eriador here. So we have Lost Factions here as well. So we've not seen Lost Factions being used in a long, long time. But yeah, here comes Eriador. So what a combo. We have, yeah, Middle-earth Reborn. We have Last Breath and Lost Factions submods all being used in this one siege. So surely will be a good one. I am sure of it. So yeah, sit back, relax, get yourself some snacks, get yourself a drink, and enjoy some Lord of the Rings chaos. We've got followers of Bando Brass. I forgot they have the hobbits here. Light shock infantry. They look like they're going to be sent straight in here against clan guards of these things. This looks like it might be the first proper engagement. Oh no, it's not. It's already been beaten. It looks like we're going to see some Corsair Marines going in over here. They're taking on Gondor Sword Infantry. But this is the first proper fight. And yeah, Gondor should win this one very, very easily. Yeah, losing decisively those Marines. Like, the armor difference is incredible. But yeah, so here we go. The hobbits have been engaged. Oh, perfect. They're getting focused down. I wouldn't waste ammo on these guys. They're light shock. I think they probably could take out one unit. Maybe. Maybe not even that. Look at the size difference. Like, if you're a clan guard, you're like got to be worried about your ankles getting bitten off, not anything else. But yeah, looking glorious in action of these clan guards doing their bit. Yeah, there you go. Oh, actually, to be fair, the Band of Brass followers, you know, they kind of... Actually, they're not. They're losing immediately again. I thought, like, oh, combat even for a second. We've got Bree Men at Arms here. So they've just captured a tower, doing their bit there. I think just getting rid of the supply barrel as well, which is, I guess, something. But I don't think they're going to be using that one today. But yeah, it's good to see Lost Factions back in action. It's not possibly the most balanced of submods, I think. Certainly, like, your factions like Dol Amroth, and I don't know about Eriador so much, but yeah, certainly Dol Amroth, very, very overpowered. But yeah, it's good to see it back. Brings us back to like the golden days of Dawnless Days a little bit. But yeah, also got crossbows here getting focused down. So yeah, Scavenged Crossbows also getting focused down quite a lot. So Dale doing a lot of heavy lifting with those archers there. He's done a lot of damage, and that'll make the job a lot easier. Now it looks like Dunland's going to be coming up to do the exact same thing with his Dunherd archers here. And he's just going to shoot down the line and try and hit these guys in the flank. We've got crossbows here trying to murder these Dunherd swordsmen as well as they come forward with the ladders. Of all things to use, why not use towers? I don't know why you'd bring ladders unless, like, there's specific rules to bring them, or it was, like, part of roleplay or something, but yeah. Yeah, oh dear. I mean, I guess a cool thing would be like certain factions could be limited to just bring ladders. A bit like in Rome 2. Like certain factions can bring like tortoises. I mean, the way you get around that is one faction, you bring one faction that can bring tortoises, or in this case, siege towers, and then you just share them out amongst the players once you're in game. But yeah, Dunland here, I don't know why he's brought ladders. He's just going to lose this unit, just getting focused down there by crossbows. That is brutal. And then over here, what do we have going in here? More Marines going in, but they're taking on Erling Retainers. A little bit more of an even fight. I still think Rohan should win that one, but we'll see whether he does. And yeah, there you go. The Hobbits also failed to break through. They killed, what, 20 clan guards. Very impressive, guys. Well done. Well done. I'm going to have a look and see if there's any other new cool units that get added with Middle-earth Reborn. I've instantly found one. We have a Dalian shock infantry, which a lot of people do say that, like, our Dale should have a shock infantry unit. It does look really cool. It's got the officer helmet here, and they've just made it, like, giving it to every single unit instead, and then they've got a Violent Guardsman as their officer instead. That's kind of cool unit there. So yeah, Lords of Ravanian, very heavy shock infantry. We'll have to see what they do. It's the first time I've seen them in a match. This is only the second battle I've actually covered with Middle-earth Reborn in it. Oh, and that is not good for the attacks over here. What's that? Dalian sword getting absolutely murdered here by Theoden. I mean, there's a good chance he had to shoot down Theoden a little bit, weaken him up. But yeah, good cavalry charge there. And that's decimated that sword unit. Going to see a cav charge now by the Arnorian general, Arnorian Knights going in here. One of the best cav units around. They're really, really strong, if I remember. Again, I think that's kind of like Lost Factions just not being as balanced as it could be. But yeah, you can see Theoden's trying to get out there. The Bane of the Steppes are going to go in, and this is causing all sorts of chaos as the two cavalry forces get stuck on each other here. And now Arnor can pick up the pieces and come in and murder both. And I think actually Arnold's general might need to be careful here. He might have overextended more than he wants to. And now, to be honest, if I was the defenders, you've got Arnold where you want him. I'm probably going to end up calling Eriador Arnold. I do apologize. But yeah, send in the Gondorian swords, and you can probably murder this guy. Actually, they're also losing their generals. So yeah, both sides in the end actually get out with their generals. That was lucky for both sides, to be honest. I think better players have spears closer to hand, and you kill one of those generals and make it really tough to get them out. We've got Blackhaven sentries on the way up, so those polearms might have made a difference. And yeah, there was Goblin spears nearby as well. Neither side decided to throw them in. There you go. Halberdiers going in now against Goblins. I imagine the Goblin spears probably about as good as like Blade Warriors, but probably not even like that good. Better at holding. We'll see how they do. The Halberdiers definitely got caught out of formation though, so that could be a problem. They're losing more men because they're coming out of trying to get back into it. You need to be careful of that. Yeah, and Gondor here with the swords. I think this is the original swords unit that killed off the Marines. Still doing its bit. You can see a Violent Guards is now being thrown in early. So we've got Westfold Axes, another shock unit, which I've never seen before, but this time for Rohan. So yeah, Rohan now has a shock infantry unit. Kind of cool, but I mean, obviously Middle-earth Reborn is just basically making every faction well-rounded, which is cool in its own way. You get to see some unique things, but I wouldn't want to use it in every replay or have it in every battle, because the idea and the fun of Dawnless Days is some factions are better at some stuff and some factions aren't. And then there are some factions that are just quite well-rounded.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
But yeah, Rohan now has a shock infantry unit if you play Middle-earth Reborn. Like I said, I'll leave a link for all of the submods in the description if you want to check them out. And if you are enjoying the content as well and want to see more Lord of the Rings, more Dawnless Days, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 10k subs. You can see here, Scavenged Crossbows are getting pinned against the wall, and they're getting slowly killed off by Dunherd Swordsmen here, but there's only 34 of them holding them back. I feel like the crossbows here could probably overwhelm 34 swordsmen. But maybe not, maybe not. But yeah, Dunland probably had the most difficult assault, to be honest. Mainly because I don't feel like he's got much infantry here. I don't know where the rest of his army is, but yeah, he is he's going to have a tough time. Dunland's got half-orc crossbows, okay. So, okay, that's interesting. And the pikes are an elite tier unit, oh my gosh, okay. So maybe I'm going to have to keep an eye out as those guys. That's probably where all the money have gone on those pikes. Dunland, honestly, is, I think, a really good siege faction anyway. You don't really need to alter it and bring, like, anything else. Just bring shock. Like, it's a great shock army. I mean, pikes, I guess, could be kind of useful, but I think just the shock spam is really, really powerful. And look at this. They've broken through, have the attackers here, and they've actually got a general. Again, the Arnorian Knight general is really being super aggressive here. He's trying to chase down, it looks like, some Helmingast there, and he did a decent job. But yeah, we now have Lords of Ravanian going into the flank here. And they're going to easily overwhelm these Gondorian, these Rohan shock. That would be something I'm surprised if Middle-earth Reborn does not add, is a better Gondor shock. Because I feel like Warriors of Lost Ark always kind of get just stomped on. We're going to see a charge here from the Arnorian general into these crossbows. Yeah, they're dead. They're not getting out of here alive. There you go, drop in, 40 of them, they'll waver and break, just like that. And there you go, the attackers have kind of taken the lower levels. You can see the defenders are already retreating. Looks like Gondor is going to, and Goblins, Gondor and the Goblins here are going to make some sort of rear defense with their spears.
The tower has been destroyed.
But yeah, it does seem as though the attackers are in. And yeah, they're in a pretty good situation. They have about a 2,000 man advantage. Not too bad, but the next part is really tough to assault. I mean, there are only 3 ways up, 3 lanes. There's one here. There's one over here at the back, which is probably the easiest one to assault because it's got it's the least slopey. And then you've got possibly the hardest here, I think, in my opinion. I think this one is the hardest. To be honest, the 2 over here, the one that's defended right now by Locrium Halberdiers, and then also this one here, defended by Guards of Mudaseld, very tough to attack. Both of them really tough, because the defenders can get really easy angles with archers and do a lot of serious damage to your troops that are coming up those slopes. But yeah, it's gonna be tough, whatever side they attack. Oh, we've got generals clashing again. Look at this, they're going in. Both sides here really, really being like aggressive with their generals. This is going to have some consequences for one side or another. I mean, Arnold needs to be careful, and he's pulling back his general. I think he loses his general here. 25? He'll be lucky if he gets his general. I mean, look at this. They are focusing down Theoden as well. Theoden might get killed off, and Crossbow's here trying to shoot down the Arnorian general. How has neither side lost their general? With my luck, I lose my general there. Champion Reaver's now coming in as a healthy general, at least, I guess. I feel like someone should have just brought a cav unit. If they're going to be so aggressive with cavalry like this, they should have just brought a cavalry unit to the table. Champion Reavers, though, are trying to kill off some of the crossbows. And yeah, again, Theoden's going to go in. What a madman. I just want to find a Rohan unit to see whether he's actually still alive. I don't know. I mean, there's a Rohan unit over there. Guard of Mudaseld, yeah, eager inside 4. What about Arnor? Yeah, general nearby. Okay, he is still alive, but he is wavering now, finally. Okay, he is actually possibly never going to get used again. But yeah, that is insane. Okay, here we go. We've also got Dale now setting up. Dale also brought a Barding's general. Never see an archer general get brought by Dale, I feel like. Usually the only archer general ever to get brought are like Lothlorien and Isengard. But yeah, I totally forget that these guys can bring Bardings as a general. But yeah, anyway, they're focusing down the Halberdiers, those Locrium Halberdiers that are sitting on top of the hill here. And they're trying to be protected now by goblins, but I don't think they're going to do enough work there. Look at them. And look at that. That's brutal. I mean, the thing is, with like 0 missile block, it stops like this from really even being effective, to be honest. Yeah, it's like really, really tough. I don't even think like if you put a high missile block like spear unit there, it would even achieve anything. So yeah, like the whole like pike stacking strategy is kind of gone with the current like stats that like pole arms and pikes have and archers have, to be honest, as well. We've got Helmingast up here as well, but I think Rohan is basically out of infantry now. I look at it. I think oh, they got Javelin Thanes here. Okay, I did wonder whose Javelin unit this was. Okay, so Rohan also has a Javi unit. That's kind of cool as well. I'm not opposed to that, to be honest. That's quite cool. Oh no, yeah, they've got the Guards of Mudaseld here as well. But yeah, I don't think they've got much else than that. To be honest, left is Rohan, which is fine. To be honest, the defenders generally altogether don't look like they got like. It doesn't seem like there's one team with overwhelmingly a lot left. Maybe the Goblins. I feel like the Goblins haven't really seen a lot of action. Looks like we're about to see Maces of Toll Flask going along with Halberds. This is what you want to be shooting down. defenders. You want to be taking out those Black Haven sentries. And in go the axes. These, well, they're maces really, but they're an axe unit. Not as good as the swords that Umbar can bring. So if you can bring anything and you have the cash, maces of Tollflash really aren't worth it. Something that I'd hope to see them get like changed, maybe getting their own like buffs. But who knows? The halberds in here will certainly make a difference. Well, I say that they're actually losing. I would have thought that maybe the Locurin ones would have lost, but I think the Black Haven sentries again charged in, not in formation. They're also getting shot in the back, in fairness, which I'm just not paying attention to. Yeah, I think it's the crossbows or the Helmingas over here. I think it's the crossbows. Yeah, doing the damage, shooting into the back of those sentries. And making that fight very, very tough. Yeah, archers there need to get rid of the crossbows. This is honestly, usually like in games, I'd say, oh, use your archers to kill like pole arms or trolls. In this one now, for the the attackers, they just got to kill range units of the defenders, because they're like in really good positions. Like the Helmingas, the crossbows up here, they can get rear shots. They're going to make that assault really, really tough and make it a lot closer than it could be if the attackers just. If the attackers get rid of these crossbows and archers, then it'll make it much, much easier, this assault. Because they have the overwhelming units, I think that they can take this hill. Bloodherd chosen here. Yeah, you can see cutting through spears and swords here easily. Surprised they didn't use their axes first when you go in. They're actually decent now. But yeah, this is when you want like this is when you want Dunland, really. You want them now for this stage. You want them with like all their shock, but they haven't brought all their shock because they have a more well-rounded roster. We've got Duna and Corey here, though. At least we've got some good shock available. Area Door's still here as well with Bremen at Arms. A lot of Bremen at Arms, actually. Did he not bring any of the... Doesn't look like he brought any, like, Arnorian footmen, which is a shame, because they're really cool, and they look good. They look very, very cool. Oh, no, here we go. Footmen on Arnor. They're a very, very cool looking unit. Giving me, like, vibes straight from the last alliance. There you go. Yes, cheer, men, cheer. You're here fighting for Arnor. A glorious kingdom. We've got halberdiers here as well, which are very cool. They always remind me of like pike and shot sort of like era. Like halberds. They look very, very cool. Yes, cheer, men, cheer. What we're seeing send up more maces of Tollflash. At least they're sending up the cheap, well, not cheap, but like the worst infantry they probably have available to them right now. Maces of Tollflash, nothing like I said impressive. They're shooting clan guards and goblin spears. I would not waste ammo on this. Just keep shooting archers. Though the archers are running out of ammo. Some of them. Helmingas still have ammo. And we have a Lok Narim crossbow. Okay, I did not know I did not see this. This is cool. So yeah, basically everyone gets a crossbow unit. You get a crossbow unit. You get a crossbow unit. Everybody gets a crossbow unit. Kind of cool. I do quite like the look of them. Maybe if they like all had that sort of style helmet, that would be quite cool. I think just to make them unique, but they've all got like a mismatch one. But yeah, they're a heavy crossbow trained unit. Okay, cool. I did not know that they had them as well. And what else? I honestly should just look at every single unit and just think, oh, is that something? But it doesn't seem like that's the case. I think everything. We've seen everything else now. Says. Yeah, Mordor Uruks, they're normal. They're normal. Oh wow, they routed those spears so quickly. Because they've been focusing them down. They are nearly up this hill, actually. Goblin light infantry here as well. They're only a levy infantry unit. They could get just overwhelmed quite quickly here. Hope the defenders are paying attention to this. Because this is code red. Like, I know there's something defending it, but it's nothing good. The Mace of Tollflash will break through this. Even if they're not the best infantry in the world themselves. They look good, though. They look damn well good. Goblin light infantry, combat even actually fair. I think it's because the maces are getting shot in the back, or they were again. And that's just being stopped. Yeah, here we go. Locurim archers going in. Spears. Yeah, I'll hold the line for a little longer. Now would be the time if I was Arnold to try and break through here. I think one Javelin Thane is not going to be enough to stop you. And you have plenty of swords here. Let the Javies just take out one Bremen at Arms, and then you send in the next 4. That's absolutely fine, to be honest. And then you kind of like put more pressure on here. Because right now, the real attention is on this choke point here with Umbar, and then also over here with Dunland, who's brought up his elite pikes. Oh no, these aren't Dunlin, sorry. These are Dale's pikes. They're not elite. They're trained. They're Violent Watchmen. They're not good. Yeah, Dale over here is drawing a lot of attention, actually. We've got a whole bunch of shock in here. We've got Gondor shock. We've got Goblin shock. And then on the attacking side, we've got Dunlins. They're going to need a polearm or a pike over here. I don't know. They have, like, I think one available. It's that Lokium Halberdier back there. That's all they have available when it comes to the old polearm or pike, like, category. The old pokey category. But yes, if you have any Dawnless Days replays you want to send in yourself and you're like, Pope, you need to check out this replay, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. As always, you're more than welcome to join and send in your own replays. Come and join some battles. Get involved in some absolute chaos if you want to. See here, though, they are being held back for now. The pikes are doing fine, actually. Yeah, they could do with setting up something really strong here, and they're doing exactly that, are the attackers. Adun Nakori going in. They don't want to send much more than this. This is a significant blob now. Violent Guards also in there. They will also do some serious work, because you don't want to blob it too much, because that's when you attract Archer Fire. I mean, to be honest, Adun Nakori being sent in is going to attract Archer Fire, whatever the blob size. They're a really tough unit to take out. And Clan Guards here, are they facing the wrong way? They are. They're trying to face the wrong way to absorb the arrows. That's a really smart move there, actually, by the Eastling player, and it might actually work. He's still losing a couple because I think he's getting slightly side-shotted by these Blackhaven marksmen down here. But he is actually absorbing most of the shots from the Bree Postwatch there. To be honest, well, I say that, actually, he just lost 10 men there. So, what do I know? But he's going to need to turn his Clan Guards around soon because the Gobbos are dying. These Spearmen cannot hold back the Adun Nakori. Slash and hack. Oh, and said that guy got impaled. Poor guy. Imagine getting impaled by a Goblin Spearman as a heavily trained Knight of Umbar. That's basically what they are. Knights of Umbar. They're kitted out in the almost medieval style. Just head to toe in steel with a massive broadsword. And they're going to fall them back. Nakori, they've lost not many, but I guess maybe they just felt like the shock value is not being used very well. Pikes on this side slowly getting to the front lines, making their presence known. Gondor's infantry, though, still showing its worth, holding back these attackers here. Seeing a lot of Gondorians killing the Dalian troops here. I don't know why I want to keep calling Dale Bree. I'm calling Brianor, so it doesn't really matter. Very confusing, I know.
Enemy units have
We'll go
returned
down
to
here.
the battle.
Blackhaven Sentry, that might need to go in soon. The Adun Nakori are just being held back in reserve. Mace of the Toll Falas. Yeah, they're just letting. I think they're just going to let these two weakened units just do as much damage as possible, and the archers also are just doing side shots into Mordor Uruks and other things there. But yeah, they're finally, we are going to see, the Bree go in on this side. The Javelin Thanes are doing their bit as well. And yeah, they are helping to kill off these swords quite easily. Guards of Mudaseld as well should also be able to hold the line for quite a long time. They are elite spears at the end of the day. Yeah, Bree is going to need to send something a bit more heavy to get, break through this line, or just going to have to keep sending wave after wave with Bree men-at-arms until he just wears them down. But he might allow the Guards of Mudaseld to rack up quite the kills. One of my favorite looking units, I think, for Rohan. Maybe in the whole mod, to be honest. I do quite like the Royal Guard sort of look of Rohan. They are very cool. A lot of detail has gone into these units. A lot of love. Maybe I'll have to do like a top 10 or a top 5 like best looking units. Obviously, it'll be very opinionated. Everyone's got their own opinion. Maybe I should do that as a video. We did the best siege factions. I haven't actually done the best land battles factions yet as a video yet for Dawnless Days, but maybe we should do that with like replays being few and far between at the moment. Bree Postwatch over here. They're now being sent in. I don't think the Thanes should be, the Javelin Thanes should waste their ammo on them. I think this is an easy kill here for the guards. We have got Locrium archers over here as well. They should also be able to help deal with these post-watch. But yeah, plenty more Bree men at arms to come forward and throw their lives against that shield wall there. We are seeing breaking from the attacks over here. As we expected, these weakened units weren't going to break through. They were just there to soften up the enemy. Now we're going to see Black Hitman Marksman go in. There are sentries as well coming forward here. Yeah, and you'd thought that the Immortal Uruks here will cut down these archers pretty easily. Actually, they're not. Black Hitman Marksmen are winning in this fight against Mortar Uruks, probably because they're getting shot at the Mortar Uruks, but maybe also because they're weaker, I don't know. They are shooting the Javelin Thanes now, the archers here of the attackers. What is left? Some brief post-watch, yeah, focusing down these Thanes, trying to stop them from getting into position to jabby these polearms, I imagine, is what they're coming across for. Yep, looks like that is exactly what they're positioning up for. They need to just throw off all their volleys because they're going to otherwise get killed. They're heavy skirmishers as well. It's a very nice unit because skirmishers usually are medium or light, so they're very vulnerable to missiles. I doubt they have much missile block, if any. I don't know if skirmishers are allowed to have, can have missile block. Yeah, they're throwing the jabbies in here. Not really killing many of these sentries though. I've seen like the odd 1 or 2 drop, but yeah, not many. So don't know how effective those javelin volleys were, whether they actually killed more marksmen than anything else. There you go. What is it like on the far side over here? It's not looking good actually for Dale's pikemen now. They're starting to die. What have we got over here? More Mordor Uruks holding the line. These Mordor Uruks are doing a great job right now holding the line. They are killing everything in their path. Who would have thought it? Goblin Shock is the ones responsible for holding the line right now in multiple places. And Gondor's sword infantry as well is still very healthy back here. 112 left. It's still very good. What we got else? We got Pelican Marines. He's kept these in reserve. I mean, the Javies, I guess, yeah, they'll be very good for late game, like Javying pikes and stuff like that. But they're only a medium melee infantry. They're nothing actually impressive in combat. We're going to see a lot of things stacked, throwing and going in here now. Halberdiers being sent in, and I think the attackers might be out of archers. Like they've got very little ammo left on these post-watch, which they might need to use on that halberd. Apart from that, they are basically out of ammo, I think. And we've got a general going in here. Goblin King being thrown in. He is winning his combat decisively. And as you can see, Bree is actually falling back. He's allowing Dale to come forward with his barding general. Dale's going to throw in his general with shock. I would send in the shock for sure. You destroy these guards of Mudaseld here, but don't send in your general just yet. Bree, not Bree. Dale still has quite a lot. He's holding a lot of stuff back here. Archers, Dalian swords. Yeah, he's got some decent units being held back in reserve. What else we got here? Violent guards. Yeah, he needs to. You want to keep those guys on high morale, so don't throw your general in and just throw them away. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Lords of Ravanian still in here. Not that I can see many of them. Be interested to see what these new units that have been added in Middle-earth Reborn get sort of like kill-wise. Last time I checked it out in the previous video, they seem like they held the line pretty well, did a good job. Didn't like get masses of kills like they were overpowered. Some got some good kills because they were just in good positions. I wouldn't say they were getting loads of kills that they were OP. We'll see though. We'll see how they do. Be interesting to see in the end results. Yeah, the pikes here have slowly been dying off. I don't really know how. They should have been. I mean, they are causing this fight to be decisively losing for the defenders. Like the Mordor Uruks and the swords can't break through them. And we've got a fresh pike coming up. Brilliant stuff. That is really going to make a difference. And yeah, they're going to need, I don't know, like the Javies or something to do any work. The Pelican Marines, these ones have used a javelin somewhere. Presume over here. And we're seeing a lot of breaking now for the attackers. Blackhaven Marksman starting to break here. I mean, to be fair, they are just running into halberds. It's kind of the opposite going on this side here. They can't get close enough to the defenders. While the defenders on the other choke point can't get close to the attackers with those pikes. Also, it seems like the Goblin King is just murdering marksmen quite happily. Have they got more pikes? Oh, we got a crossbow here. Half-orc crossbow with lots of ammo, just almost very dead. They could do with getting that up to shoot those pole arms, which is exactly, I think, what they're going to do. We do have, oh yeah, we have plenty of halberds back here, which is great. They're going to need all these pretty halberds to go up against those Loki Rim. And yeah, look at this. Wow. Lords of Ravanian losing to Guards of Mudacel. Wow, okay, they are maybe not the strongest shock in the world then. I mean, like, they're an elite spear, granted, to Guards of Mudacel, but you'd have thought the shock would still rip through them and an archer unit. And it's only a Loki Rim archer unit, it's not like Helmingas. I am surprised. Yeah. There you go. Seems like the Lords of Ravanian, they're not what they make out to be. They're not great shock. They have a cool axe, though, I'll give them that. But Barding's going in, this is concerning, because that's the general. He should not be going in. Send in any of these other archers first. Don't send in the general. But it's actually causing the guards of, the Loki Rim archers to start to lose. But yeah, the choke points still looking pretty strong right now for the defenders. They haven't got much in the way of reserves. They just have really have their generals now left and this one Peregrine Marine. But yeah, all the choke points fairly well stacked with their defenders, and they look like they could hold for a little while longer. But I think it's more of a when, not if, they get broken through, to be honest. I'm looking at it right now. I think the attackers just have enough. They're going to need to lose a general. Like, Dale's general could die soon. That would be great for the defenders. Because Dale has, I think, the overwhelming amount of troops left. He's basically spearheading this attack on this side alone with the help of Dunland. Oh, those crossbows are out of ammo already. Wow, those Loki Rim Arch crossbows actually managed to find angles to kill stuff. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, Dale is... Actually, to be fair, he's got not many troops left that are healthy. He's got a lot of units left, that's for sure. He's got all these yard patrols over here, and he's sending those violent guards round to the far side. They're really going to try and push this flank now, it seems. And you can see that Gondor is aware of this. He's bringing over his Peregrine Marines, and I think he's going to try and jabby into those Bardings. And the Barding general is running. He sees that. That's what exactly they're going to do. But yeah, the Javelins come in. Oh, they're also sending the Bane of the Sept general. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the Javelins there from the Peregrine Marines. That will help whistle down these Bremen arms. Yeah, there you go. Look at them dropping. But they also might kill their general here. Yeah, enemy general dead. Yeah, look at that. Bane of the Sept general. I bet he was killed by a Peregrine Marine Javelin. And he didn't need to even be there. Like, the spears are holding the line. What was he doing? I mean, I think these things are pretty much out of troops. Oh, but these things still have the pole arm over here. Loki Rim Halberdiers. This is one of their main units that they need to keep alive right now. So that is actually kind of huge that the general for these things is dead. These do also have the Loki Rim, like archers. I think they have some like more crossbows, don't they? Just like scattered about. They weren't going to make much of a difference. That halberd, that could rout now at just any point because the general is gone. Guards of Mudacel now are getting kind of crushed in this melee. What is going on? They're going to try and fall them back. Yeah, it's risky. They're going to send in the Peregrine Marines. Fair enough. We got halberds now coming up. That will make a difference in this choke point here if they can get those to the front line. There's just a big old blob of stuff. This has been when you wanted to use the javelins as the Peregrines, but they've all been used up now, the javelins. All the archers are gone. It's now down to sheer brute strength to break through this this front line here of defenders. Yeah, the Peregrine Marines, they're only mediums. They kind of rely on those javelins of theirs to try and weaken their opponent they're about to attack, and then they'll just finish them off in melee. We do have halberdiers over here getting attacked. I don't know why they haven't just brought... Where are those half-orc crossbows? Where are they? They're here. Just bring them up to the front lines. The halberdiers cannot charge them quickly enough.
Men run from the enemy.
They are getting some shots off, but not a lot. Also, they could just bring up a Bree Halberdier, and they could probably overwhelm that unit as well. And also, someone was saying in a comment, like halberds can be overwhelmed. I don't know if it was Dawnless Days or whether it was 12-12. It might have been Dawnless Days. More likely it was. They could be overwhelmed and killed off anyway, like with enough like force from swords and spears and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see the general here. He's desperate to try and get those half-orc crossbows. He's going to get counter-charged by Bree Postwatch. They're going to stop him, and they can use this general unit as much as they like because the actual general's dead. I think they could probably overwhelm this halberd now. It is down to 60. Don't think it could hold back all of these Umbarian troops here, and also we've got Eridor troops here. And the halberds finally coming forward. And there you go, it's wavering. This is the beginning of the end now, I'd say, for the defense. You would have thought they can't hold much longer with that halberd starting to waver and die. I don't know if the defenders made much of a mistake in this siege. I feel like they gave up a lot of this area, I will admit, to the attackers, which having played on this map recently, if you defend the walls of Dunburg, it makes it pretty damn tough to take it. I mean, defend the walls and then defend these bridges is what we did, and we nearly won. We literally came down to like trolls left, like Olokai, which made the difference. We just ran out of ammo for them when we did that one. So maybe if you did that, you would they'd have had a better chance. Like defend those bridges there with a few units, and then just like defend the walls over here. It makes it very tough to land and actually take them. But yeah, they kind of just let them into the streets a little bit, defend these, tried to defend those courtyards, and then they were relying on defending these big slopes, and it just wasn't enough in the end. I mean, how much of the attackers got left? 3,000. Yeah, they would have needed a lot more with the defenders to even like make this a close one in the end. Yeah, you can see the fighting going on there. I think they've all broken through here. The halberds are gone, and now it's just how quickly can they rear charge these units here, or will they master out first? I imagine it's going to need a rear charge. He's got Citadel guards here. They are not going to rout easily. And here we go, yeah, the rear charge is underway. You can see Champion Reavers here trying to get some kills on these poor swords here. And once it's done that, they should really just recycle that charge. Citadel guards who are losing as well. It's the beginning of the end. I mean, it's more than the beginning of the end. It's the middle of the end. Oh, Theoden here might get a kill, though. You never know. Doing the Corey General. Being very bold coming forward here. Or maybe not. I think army losses might actually affect Rohan first. Yeah, oh, that is unfortunate. They might have actually got that general, I think. Being able to hold them in place with the spears and rear charge with Theoden. Pelican Marines, though, still holding the line. It's just down to Gondor now. Goblins gone. Eastlings are gone. And, yeah, Rohan is gone. And, yeah, it's just Gondor Gondor holding alone. As always, the true heroes of Middle-earth. Fighting on against their Numenorian well, not allies, cousins. I guess you can say in Umbar here. Actually, now they're in a better situation. Now they're getting rear charged by infantry rather than cavalry. Oh no, they're back to losing decisively. There you go, losing decisively. They actually might capture the point first, which... Oh, no, I don't think so. There's 20 seconds left of this battle. They are probably going to see a master out here. These crossbows also trying to get some last-minute kills, while the general of the Adun Makori here goes in, hacking and slashing at these poor Pelican Marines. Kill them all, boys. Kill them all. Oh, and the halberds going in. I think everyone's just trying to get a free kill at the end here. And there you go. We have a Pyrrhic victory there for Dale. I don't know if it was Pyrrhic, maybe just close, I think. They still had a lot of troops left, to be honest. But yeah, this one was sent in by a Winter's Might who was playing as Dale. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. Got some players I recognize here from previous battles, so some decent players on both sides here. But yeah, we've got Winter's Might, who's playing as Dale. We'll have a look at his results first. Got 118 kills with the Bardings, 134 with the Swords, 204 with the Vineland Guards here, 130 kills with the Vineland Watchman, 171 with the Yard Patrollers. Then we have Toki here playing as Umbar, 196 kills with Ovens Adunakori here. His Maces Tallflash, I was saying they're terrible. One of them did get 302 kills. I don't know what it was killing, but yeah, the other two did not do so great, but kind of showing how average they are. But yeah, this one did insane. 195 kills with the Black Haven Marksman, 239, 302 kills with his Marksman. Yeah, his archers really carried, it seems. Getting some good angles. Achilles here playing as Eredor, 185 kills with the Arnorian Knights. Then got, his infantry really didn't do much at all. His polearms didn't get into late, 72 kills for them. His archers, 158 kills, 148 kills. Then we have Coastal Canadian playing as the final army, the Dunlending Tribes. 195 kills with his Champion Reavers here. 165 with the Dunherd Chosen. Which I'm just used to seeing them being spammed out. But yeah, this is a very strange Dunland build. And then we've got 185 kills with the Dunherd Archers here. His Pikes, didn't even see them go in, but they only got 2 kills. These Elite Pikes just got focused down, I'm guessing. 195 kills here with the Dunherd Archers, 151. Yeah, his Archers really came in clutch as well for him. Then we have Homeless Feet playing as the Eastlings. And these armies are tiny, I'm just realizing as well. I don't know what the funds were, but yeah, they were small. 104 kills with Bane Steps here, 132 kills with the Lokirim Halberds, 136 with the Lokirim Archers. Then we have Sir Pelosi here playing as the Goblins, 248 kills with the Goblin King here, 207 with his Mordor Uruks, 164 with another. His Spears getting 101 kills, and his Crossbows 106, 165 kills, some solid kills for them. Then we have Neek playing as Gondor, his Spears getting 113 kills, his Pelagia Marines getting 181 kills, 176 kills, some solid kills for them. Gondor's Swords 178 kills, 138 kills. And then, yeah, one of his Athelian Rangers got 210, but the others really did not do a lot, which is why I like playing Gondor, and if your money's short, don't bring Athelian Rangers, because they often just get focused down and killed. But this one did well, though, proved itself. Simon C playing against the final army, Rohan. Look at the size of Rohan's army, it's tiny, it's just all elites, I think, as well. Nearly 100 kills here with Theoden 96 to be precise. Guards of Mutacel getting 215 is very good for them. Then 204 with the Javelin Thanes here, but yeah, everything else. Like Helmingast really suffered in this game, jeez. They're a good hybrid unit as well. But there you go, guys. That is today's Siege battle. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new on here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.